Podcast. This is episode 853, and today we are live in Southwest Florida in my studio. I have lots of things to show you today, and maybe even a quick little tutorial on the board. So if you are joining me live, please say hello, and we will get started right away because I have lots to share with you today. Yay! Happy Friday, everyone. Wait a few seconds for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Grace, Mariana, and Jane. Good morning. Hi, Marcia and Julie. Thea. Good morning. Hi, Edna and Barbara and Karen. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning, Judy, Kathy, Joe, Ivy. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Hi, Melanie and Sean, Diamond Girl, Judy, Christine, Pamela. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my studio. I'm Kristin Omdahl. This is Create, Share, Inspire podcast, episode 853, and I have lots of things to show you today. Hi, Kathy. Yes, I am live. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Grace. All right, so lots of exciting things to show you this morning. I have a couple of yarn things to show you. Hi, Rose Cottage. Hi, Barbara. And also a reminder about the sale on Beso Sporty and Beso Sporty Bling yarn. You can buy 3 and get 1 free if you put 4 balls of any combination of colors of Beso Sporty Silver Bling, and Gold Bling. Put any combination of them in multiples of 4 in your shop and use coupon code SPORTYBOGO. Apply the coupon and you will get 1 ball for every 3 balls you buy, you get 1 ball free. So it'll discount out the 4th of every 4th ball that you put in your shopping cart. No limit, and the sale ends Sunday. I am wearing a knit pattern made in Beso Sporty Bling yarn, which means it could be made in sporty or bling. This is the Bianca knit lace dress / tunic. Depending on how long you make it or what you do with it, you can wear it as a dress or a tunic. Do I have a belt in here? I was going to show you that it's very easy to belt it and wear it as a bloused up tunic as well. I'm wearing it long and loose today, and I have side vents in it. Super easy and beautiful lace stitch pattern. This is in Beso Sporty Bling. You could also do it in Beso Sporty. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. Hello to everybody who I may have missed. Judy's posting a link to this pattern if you're interested in knitting it. It is a super simple lace stitch pattern that involves some drop stitches, which means it goes really quickly. Also, really wonderful stuff. So that's what I'm wearing, and that's the yarn, one of the yarns that is on sale this week, so you can still take advantage of that now through Sunday. All right, which brings me to my next item. I have relisted some more Beso Fine Bling tidbits. So you know Beso Fine yarn tidbits are always available in my shop. We have, it's a 1/3 ball size for around $10.99, and recently I have started releasing some of the Beso Fine Bling yarns in tidbit size. So it's Beso Fine Bling gold tidbits and silver tidbits, all in the same listing. And I'm just going to show you what colors are relisted right now. So in the silver, we have peach. So this is approximately 200 yards, 100 yards. And it's, this is Beso Fine Silver Bling Peach Sherbet. So that's bamboo yarn with a thread of pure silver plied right through it. It's a great way to try the yarn. You can get a smaller size and also make jewelry and different things. You could do color work with these, all sorts of reasons to use this. This is, and when we're done talking about this, I'll mention this little cutie sitting over here. This is a brand new yarn, but I'm going to tell you about that after I show you the colors in the tidbits. So this is Beso Fine Silver Bling in Peach Sherbet. Yes, skinny scarves too, Thea. Lemon Ice. These are the silver blings. Miniature tidbit size. This is Strawberry Punch. And Mint in the silver bling. Wisteria. And the silver bling, you could get several pairs of earrings out of these or one skinny scarf. This is Fire and Ice silver bling, Amethyst silver bling, Jamaica Bay silver bling, and Shale silver bling. Then in the Be So Fine gold bling tidbits, we have $1 Million Red gold bling, Night gold bling, Espresso gold bling, Turquoise gold bling, Sunshine Yellow gold bling, Amethyst gold bling. These are the Be So Fine bling tidbits, and Coyote bling gold tidbits. So you can get any of those colors. They're now in stock on my website as well. Let's see, let's look for, did the link go up? Where are we? Let me look up bling tidbit. Here we go. There you go. There's a link to the bling tidbits. And they are, whoops, edit, undo, close tab. They're $11.99 a piece. So really a great savings if you're interested in trying the yarn or making small projects without wanting to invest in the full-size balls. So that's that. Next, I want to show you what I was showing in the thumbnail before we started this morning. We have a new yarn. We have a new yarn called Beso Scrubby, which is a wonderfully unique textured yarn, and it is great for dishcloths, washcloths. You can make scrubbies for washing your pots and pans and your dishes. You can make mitts for washing your floors and your bathrooms and your tiles. Yes, and it looks a little sparkly. So the textured bit in the yarn, it has two different components to it. There's a thicker like DK weight yarn, and then there's a textured piece that has a little bit of an iridescent quality to it, so it looks a little bit sparkly. Isn't that beautiful? And it comes in pearl white. There will be patterns for it. I will have a crochet pattern collection coming out for it next week. It is a DK weight scrubby yarn that is, how many yards is it? I just forgot. I got the meters and the yards mixed up. It's 84 yards or 77 meters per 35-gram ball. And I'll show you approximately how much each ball makes. It is $2.99 a ball, and I'll show you some of the things that I've done in 1, 2, and 3 ball sizes. These patterns will be released either over the weekend or early next week, and there will be video tutorials for them as well. And I will also be sharing some recipes for my Be So Clean soap. And there are several ways you can buy the yarn and get the yarn. You can buy it for $2.99 per ball, or you can buy a bag of 10 balls at a discount of 15%. There's a link to both of those. Judy's sharing links to both of those right now. And also, if you buy one of the medium or large size bottles of Be So Clean yarn, until further notice, I will be gifting a free ball of yarn with each medium-sized bottle of Be So Clean yarn, or Be So Clean soap, and each large size. So if you buy the 16.9 ounce size or the 8.5 ounce size of Be So Clean soap, you will get a free ball of Be So Scrubby yarn put right into your package. That I will be doing, like I said, until further notice. Each of those larger sizes of soap, does not matter what scent you choose. You can choose anything from the natural to all the other natural scents done with essential oils. And each one of these will come with a free ball of yarn, which is a $2.99 value. Okay, let me show you some of the patterns that I've made and how many balls they use. Again, the patterns are not quite available yet. They're being edited right now. I will release the patterns along with video tutorials next week. So first we have a one ball project, and that's this little mitt that has a slight texture to it with single crochet through the back loop only. And this one I made for exfoliating your skin. I thought having a mitt that goes right on your hand like this would be really great for, you could use a sugar scrub, you could use a salt scrub, or you could just wash with your soap. It's a great way to get the soap, get your skin slightly or gently exfoliated like that. You could do your legs, your feet, your arms, whatever. It's really, really soft. As far as a textured yarn goes, it's soft and gentle enough for exfoliating your skin. I also made this gorgeous loofah. How cute is this? So you can make this loofah with 3 balls of Beso scrubby yarn, and you may notice it starts with foundation ovals, and then as you join a loop of foundation ovals together, you work the first round of the loofah in the first in the first foundation oval, and then you heavily increase in each round. It's only a 4-round project. It's a 4-round project, and it takes 3 balls of yarn, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It took me about 2 hours to make this, so keep in mind that I am rather quick, but you could definitely make this in one day. It would make a wonderful gift. Imagine making that and gifting someone a bottle of all natural soap with a loofah. What a great gift. Wonderful. Then there's a couple, then we have a dishcloth here with this lattice texture. I thought adding any type of texture to these projects would be really wonderful for washing. So this one would be, I think you could use this one for a washcloth or for a dishcloth, and it's got that great texture to it, and the yarn has amazing texture as well. Then I did things a little more highly textured for different types of scrubbing. So this might be a pot scrubber made with popcorns with a strap on the back. You could also wash your floors in your bathrooms with something like this. I made a giant mitt with bobbles on it. This is a 3-ball project. It's the large popcorn mitt. You could definitely wash your floors with this. In fact, if you made 2 of these, you could slide them on either side of a Swiffer and join them together and wash your floors or even sweep your floors. I think that would be amazing as well. These popcorns are just fantastic for texture, and the yarn's textured as well. How beautiful is that? Now, I only made the yarn in white because we're making this for cleaning things. And even if you think about it in the opposite of why you buy things in dark colors sometimes. Sometimes we buy things in dark colors so that we can hide stains and we can hide dirt and grime and use. And I thought if we're making things for cleaning, we want to know when things aren't clean anymore, right? Or when they're not fresh anymore. So as long as we make all of our scrubbies in pearl white, then we know when it's time to replace them. So that's why I did it that way. So this is also a scrubby, and this one has increases worked into the surface of it. So you can see from the back that it's flat, which would be great for holding on or scrubbing. And then there's the scrubby side here. This is a 2-ball project. This is a 2-ball project. This is 2 balls. This is 3 balls. This is 3 balls, and this is 1 ball. These are all crochet projects, but I wanted to give you, I will be doing knitting ones as well, but I wanted to give you a gauge, no pun intended, on how much yarn it's taking to make the different sizes so you can get an idea whether you want to buy 1 ball, 3 balls, a bag discount of 10 balls, however you want to buy it. There's lots of ways to buy the yarn or try the yarn, whether you get it free with purchase with either of these bottles of soap, or buy them singularly, or buy a bag of 10. But it's great for washing your body. It's great for washing your house and your dishes. Like, there's lots and lots of uses for it. And next week I'll start sharing some recipes for different type of cleaning products you can make with Beso Clean soap as well. So not only can you use the soap and dilute it for all sorts of cleaning on its own, but you can make other things, other cleaning tools with it as well. And yes, we have been testing this yarn for months. Judy and her daughter and I have been using the mitts and washing in the shower and exfoliating in the shower, and we all love it so much. So it's very exciting that we've been testing it to see if it actually would work. I was curious if it would be too scratchy on the skin. How can something be good for scrubbing pots and pans and good for scrubbing your skin as well? And that's because it's textured but not bristly. It's got slight texture to it, but it's not like an SOS pad. It's not metallic, or it's not metal like that. It's a soft textured, uniquely textured yarn. And what I like about this over other types of scrubby yarns is that, as you see here, it is a decent thickness. It has it's a DK weight yarn that has that texture to it. So it's not like a carry along yarn where you have to carry it with another yarn. You can use this on its own. It's DK weight. And sometimes textured yarn can be really hard to see, right? Well, that's another reason why we went with the brightest color possible, so that you can see where you're working your stitches. And because the texture is really light and on top of an actual yarn thickness, it's easier to crochet with than, say, something that's super thin with lots of scrubby pieces on it, because then that ends up being more like eyelash yarn. And if you've been around novelty yarn for a long time, you'll know what I'm talking about, where when a yarn is super thin and the extras are big, it's very hard to find your stitches and very hard to unravel. When you have a thicker yarn with smaller texture to it like that, it is easier to see your stitches and easier to unravel. Now, anytime you have a textured yarn, it's not 100% foolproof for unraveling. Occasionally it won't unravel back all the way, but I have found that if I'm working relatively loosely, I can unravel back a couple of stitches. But if I had to unravel back several rounds, you might run into some problems with this yarn. You might have to be extra patient, because that extra texture will give you a little resistance. Also, if you are used to working with cotton for dishcloth and scrubby yarns, you will find that because this is 100% polyester, it dries a ton quicker than traditional cotton yarn for making dishcloths, which is great for the mold and mildew factor, right? I find that you really do want to hang things up to dry. So the loofah does have the hanging here, and and on this one I put an extra loop so that it can hang. You may want to add a loop for hanging any of these, because the quicker it dries, the longer it's going to last. We know this. If you've ever owned a sponge in your life, and you've ever owned or you've ever made dishcloths, you know that it's really important to help them dry so that you can keep the life of them much longer. Anything that stays wet too long is going to mold and mildew, and you'll need to replace it sooner. However, having said that, because it's white, you will know very quickly when something is ready to be replaced. It will always look fresh. It's 100% polyester, Jody. I was just explaining that polyester dries a ton quicker than cotton, and that's why I feel like this is superior to traditional cotton for dishcloths and scrubbing yarns. Judy says she puts her mitt over her bottle of soap to help it dry. So you could do that in your shower to help it dry. Or you could, yes, this could go in the washing machine. I would not recommend going in a hot dryer, but you could absolutely wash this in the washing machine. Definitely. Just like I've always said, though, anytime you're hand making stuff and you have stitches, and certainly with texture, you want to make sure that you're protecting this from other things in the washing machine. You want to protect this from buttons and zippers and Velcro of other things. So a laundry bag is always your best bet for keeping your handmade items protected from your other items in the washing machine. So washing on gentle, washing in a laundry bag, would be recommended, but absolutely you could put this in the washing machine. Most yarns not safe for most things handmade, and it is wool and animal fibers that are the most dangerous in the washing machine because of heat and agitation. Anything else, as long as you're doing gentle cycle and using a laundry bag, you can probably get on gentle and get away with washing just about anything else. Make sure you always read your yarn labels, though, because it'll tell you for sure. And yeah, hand washing is the way to get the least amount of agitation on your project. So if anytime you're worried about the longevity of something, definitely hand washing is safer. But most things, reading the yarn labels, most things can be washed in the washing machine on delicate in a laundry bag. Oh, Karen says Swiffer covers are great because her dog is allergic to Swiffer mop sheets. That's great. Yes, then you can control what soap and what chemicals and what have you are going on your floor. You use a soap like Beso Clean and it is completely non-toxic. There are no harsh chemicals in there. Soap, whether you're washing your floors, your bathroom, your dishes, your pots and pans, your body, you know what's going in there. The ingredient list is so short because everything's all natural. Jenna, everybody's different, and if you think you have sensitive skin, then maybe it wouldn't be for you. You can, but anytime you're exfoliating your skin, keep in mind you have the control over how hard you want to exfoliate yourself. If you go very soft, it's not nearly as textured as if you push hard. So, but again, everybody's different, and if you think that's too much for you, that more power to you. You know what's best for you. Hi G, good morning. Judy's posting more links for some of my other laundry products, including the laundry bags. Let me go grab one so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't think I have one in here. All right, so when you buy one of my laundry bags, looks like I'm having no Wi-Fi here this morning, but cellular work. So when you buy one of my laundry bags, it comes like this in the pouch. You open it up, and it has my logo on it, and it's rather large, which means you could either put in all your lingerie, all your handmade items, all your athletic wear. You could fit quite a few things in here, and the reason why I made it big is so that you have choices. Could this hold one small thing? Of course it could, and it would still protect it from everything else in the washing machine. I'm somebody that likes to wash a bunch of different things at the same time, and because I like to do that, the laundry bags help keep things separate. So if I want to wash delicate things along with things that maybe have texture or buttons or zippers, this is what protects the delicate items from the other items in the washing machine. So you simply unzip it, put your delicate items in there, or if you're separating different people's laundry, let's say I was going to wash Marlon's clothes with my clothes, I could put his socks and his small items in one bag, my socks and small items in another bag, and that way we could wash multiple people's clothes at the same time in the same washing machine and not lose socks and not mix the socks up together. So this size ends up being really convenient. You could definitely do this in a smaller bag, and I could have made these bags smaller, but I feel like there's more options when they're bigger because there's nothing wrong with not filling it. You could put a small item in here, but then now you have the option of putting a large item in there, like a blanket, or multiple items, like a couple of shawls and a couple of smaller items, a scarf, or even your Beso scrubby mitts. You could wash a combination of things in there. So that size is really lovely. You can buy the laundry bag one at a time, or you can get a discounted bundle of 5 of them. And Judy has posted a link to all of that in the video description or in the live chat. Larger is better because it gives you more options. I agree. All right, does anybody have any questions? I shared a lot today. We talked about Beso Sporty and Sporty Bling yarns being on sale this week. You just need to use that coupon code SPORTYBOGO to buy 3, get 1 free, no limit, and it's good through Sunday. We talked about we have new Beso Fine Bling yarn tidbits available and in stock. Lots of colors available, so if you're looking to do some bling jewelry or skinny scarves or color work, those are a great deal and a third of the price of a full-size ball of yarn. We also talked about Beso Scrubby yarn, my brand new scrubby yarn that is DK weight with this gorgeous texture to it, and the yarn is available now. You can buy a single ball for $2.99. You can buy a discounted bag of 10 balls of the yarn for a 15% discount, or if you want to try it for free, you can get a free ball of Beso Scrubby yarn with any purchase of an 8.5 ounce size bottle of Beso Clean yarn or a 16.9 ounce size bottle of Beso Clean yarn. Soap. I said it twice. Yes, if you're gonna make a handmade gift and give the handmade item as a gift, sending along a laundry bag and a bottle of soap would be great add-on purchases, add-on gifts to, and then make a little note telling them the washing care. That would be lovely if you're going to give a handmade item. Looks like my computer's not loading the comments. I noticed. Thea, if you send an email to Judy after you've placed your order, yeah, we can definitely put the shipping on hold. That's not a problem. Does anybody have any other questions? What else did we talk about today? Oh, and I showed you a sneak preview of the patterns coming soon for Beso Clean Yarn. Wow. This is like a live blooper reel this morning. Okay, let me start over. What else did we talk about today? I showed you a preview of the patterns coming soon for Beso's scrubby yarn and gave you an idea of how much yarn you'll need for each one. The loofah is a 3-ball project. The popcorn mitt is a 3-ball project. The lattice dishcloth and these 2 textured scrubbies are all 2-ball projects, and this little mitt for the shower is a 1-ball project. So to give you an idea of how much yarn you would need, it'll give you an idea for how much yarn you might want, whether you want to try 1 ball or get the discount of 15% off and buy a bag of 10. Let's see. And someone's asking about what the points program is on my website. So you get a point for every dollar you spend. The points accumulate, and every time you shop, it tells you what your accumulated points are and asks you if you want to use them as discount off of your next project, or off your next order. And they may be used at any time. Jody, I don't know what you're asking for what. For any, what the points for anything, it's used like cash, used as a direct discount in your on your next order. I think you can use them on your same order as well. So like you can place an order, it'll tell you your points that you're accumulating for that order and even ask you if you want to use that discount now, or you can accumulate them and it'll tell you every time you order how many points you have. However, you must be logged in at your time of purchase for your points to be rewarded to you, for them to be added to your account, and then for the system to ask you if you want to use those points. So you do need to be logged in at the time of all your purchases in order to take advantage of the reward system. But it's really awesome and it's super fun, and who doesn't like getting reward points, and who doesn't like discounts, right? Yes, in 2 minutes we will be starting the Athena Shrug Part 4 video, and I was hoping to have time to get to the board to talk to you about how the pattern is sized, but we can save that for another day. Anyway, we're going to start that in 2 minutes. So let's see, what do I have here? I don't have my regular book here, so we'll just pick another one. This, I love rewards too, Karen. Kim, what's the name of my top? This is the Bianca knit lace top or dress. All right, well, this is Create, Share, Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 4. Let's pick a quote. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Oh, it's not the first one, but it's the page that I went to. So I'll take that as a sign that this is one we needed today. This is by Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I kind of talk about this all the time. Like even when I try new hairstyles, when I try new restaurants, when I try new recipes, when I try new anything. You aren't going to make something new if you don't try something. If you don't make mistakes, you're not finding your way. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. It helps you decide what you do want and what you don't want to. So thank you, Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. don't worry about your mistakes. They're part of the process. There is nothing wrong with making mistakes. I don't care if you're learning how to cook, if you're learning how to knit or crochet, if you're learning a new language, it doesn't matter. Whatever you are doing, if you are making mistakes, you are learning. It is part of the process. Nothing wrong there. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you're excited about new Beso scrubby yarn. I hope you're excited about the new tidbit sizes and the sale we have going on. So much going on. If you have any questions, always feel welcome to leave them in the comments. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you right now at the Athena Part 4 live premiere video. Have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday back on the podcast. Bye-bye.